Glasgow, let's celebrate!
Visually impaired riders are those with partial sight or none at all. Riders sit on the back seat of a tandem with a fully sighted front rider.
The women's tandem sprint final for visually impaired athletes was a best-of-3 contest. We join it in the second race with England's Sophie Thornhill and Helen Scott, one up on the Scottish duo of Aileen McGlynn and Louise Haston.
It looks like Scottish might have this one in control. They obviously want to make it a short sprint.
Yep, they've got it. They've got the inside position. Well, Aileen McGlynn opened the door, and of course her opponent, Sophie Thornhill, didn't need a second invitation. 2 to go. Now then, you're going to see the skill here of Helen Scott, the pilot of the England tandem. They're so polished, aren't they? In unison there, where they got out of the saddle and got that gear spinning. It's going to be the bell this time. Now then, which way is the pendulum going to swing? The England pair now fully committed at the front. Remember, they won race 1. Gold medal end resting on this one. The crowd getting here behind Aileen McGlynn of Scotland, willing her on, trying to get her to get up level then with Sophie Thornhill. But they're too strong, the England pair. Sophie Thornhill punches the air, if you like, there to win the gold medal. Scotland getting the silver, and that goes to Aileen McGlynn, piloted by Louise Haston. A polished performance there by Sophie Thornhill, and a wise head on the shoulders there of the pilot, Helen Scott.
The last event at the Velodrome on day 1 was the men's team sprint final. Both New Zealand and England had already set new games records as they qualified for the final.
So the final of the men's team sprint on the left of our screens from New Zealand, the world champions, versus England on the right of our screen, starting in the back straight. 3 laps of the track. They are out of the gate, both the teams totally committed now. Look at this, Mitchell getting the New Zealand squad underway, and Philip Hines, the Olympic gold medalist from London, getting England away as well. He is storming round the track. They're coming up to finish the first lap. The coach is panicking on the line for New Zealand, and the fastest time already there in that first 250 was New Zealand, but not a lot to choose between them. Now it's Webster for New Zealand versus Kenny for England. There's the change, good second 250 there by Webster. Now they've released the anchor man, Edward Dawkins, and Dawkins is storming around the track here, and Kieran Marty is on the back for England. It's going to be New Zealand that are going to take the goal. New Zealand take the gold medal here for the team sprint. 43.181, a new Commonwealth Games event record. And in second place, England, 43.706. The coach panicked. He thought that they were on the rack and under pressure, but they responded to the challenge, and they have swept all before them to take the gold.
Glasgow, let's celebrate our
The triathlon arena of Strathclyde Country Park witnessed the first gold medal of the Games, England's Jodie Stimpson taking the women's race. The second title on offer was in the men's race, featuring England's Olympic champion Alistair Brownlee and his brother Jonathan. Your commentators are Patrick Winterton and Chris Gemmell.
And we're underway for the second event of the day here in Strathclyde Country Park. The conditions are ideal for those who come from hotter climes. 28 degrees, the water now at 22. I don't think Strathclyde Park has ever got that warm in its history. That's a rare obstruction, but you're about to find out how fast a swan can swim when he has to.
It's about the only thing that'll be in front of Alistair Brownlee at this stage in the swim and the way he's carrying on. So as you can see, the crowd are really close to the athletes there. They can just about touch them from the side of from the lock there.
Well, that wasn't exactly fluent by, I think that was Ali Brownlee who lost some time coming out of the water. Schoeman is there, as we would have expected. Great swim by Sharp of Canada. 6 seconds, and I think they're struggling with the surface, with the heat. It's got a little bit slippery today. Well, let's have a look at that transition. Johnny Brownlee swiftly up the ramp, nicely into the water. He gets a 6 for that one, I think.
A 6? I couldn't really see anything wrong with that. Maybe the hands could have been closer together.
I think it's out of 6.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's a 6 then, a 6.5.
So away we go into T1. Again, the Brownlees just taking a little bit of care getting out. Nothing wrong with that. A couple of seconds maybe given away to Schoeman, but they won't be too concerned. They will be in the front group when it comes to the bike ride. Mark Austin of Scotland gets a big cheer from the crowd, and so he should, coming out in 4th place. Matt Sharp of Canada is there. Danny Hawksworth having a great start. And Ryan Bailey of Australia alongside Aaron Royal. Those two are a danger when they're together. 17-18 seconds the margin. Watch the margin when they come out of the transition, because that is so much more important.
This is super transition here from Mark Austin. He's going to have to go. He's going to have to get on these boys.